Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be working on a toothpaste activity. You should have your journal set up. If you need to see the example, go up and see Mrs. Brunson's journal. While we do this experiment, I want you to write notes in the observation section. Now, what are observations?
They're things you see and kind of notice while you're doing a project.
Good. So they're kind of like the facts, right? Everybody's going to see the same things. So we should have similar notes in our observations. The other column was thoughts. What are thoughts?
Something that you think's going to happen maybe, or like you thought of it.
So it could be a prediction or it could be a link to your life, right? I like that. Now, we have two supplies for this activity. One is a plate and two is toothpaste. You can always reenact this at home if you want. It's actually kind of a fun lesson to share with your family. Now, I need a volunteer. Wait, before you raise your hand, let me tell you what my volunteer's got to do. My volunteer has to be willing to be mean and to be wasteful. Because we need to destroy something utterly. Oh, I see. You're getting involved in this. So come on up.
Me?
I want you.
Me?
Yep, Eli, come on up. I need you to scoot over just a little bit the other way. There you go. I want you to stand right here. And what your job is I want you to squeeze every drop of toothpaste onto the plate. While he squeezes every drop of toothpaste on the plate, I want you to write down what you see happening.
Do I start now?
Yep, start now.
Just go to the office.
What's going on? What's happening to the toothpaste? Write it down. Don't say it. What's happening to the tube? Anybody want to help him and try to get that last bit out? Eli, if you want help, you can call on somebody else to finish it up for you.
Okay.
Remember not to block my camera. So you can just leave it right there and then he can try to finish squeezing it out. Is there anything left? Is there anything left, or did he do a good job and get it all out?
I think there's still some left.
You can bend the thing.
Oh, there's a little bit more. Oh yeah, squeeze it, mutilate it. Go for it.
Bend the toothpaste from the outside.
Oh yeah, we could totally squeeze it out by rolling it down, huh?
Put it on the table and then go like that with your fist until you get to the top.
Oh, look at that. We're squeezing every last drop out of that. Can you show the camera and show your classmates what that kind of looks like right now before you unroll it? There's like nothing left, huh? Okay. Take a second, write down your observations. What do you notice about the toothpaste? What do you notice about the tube? If you were really good, what did you notice about the person that was squeezing the toothpaste? Maybe what expressions they had. I know some of you are still writing, and that's okay. I need to know who in here is a fixer. They like to fix things and make things look better and make things get better. I need a fixer that wants to come up and do something for me. It's a really hard task. Come on up. You're going to want to leave that right there. Now, we have this mess of toothpaste right here, right? And we have this now very empty tube. I want you to put the toothpaste back in the tube. Is it working?
No.
Can you tell us what you're trying to do?
Kind of, if you have one of those like floaty type things that sucks the air in from a pool. Yeah. And
So you're
then
trying
you
to suction it up?
Yeah.
Is that working?
Kind of.
Think you're getting a little bit in there?
Use your fingers.
Oh, I like that. Use your fingers. Maybe shove it in there.
My pinky's too big.
Okay.
I don't think it's going back in.
You don't think it's going to go back in?
It might, but I don't think it.
Anybody want to use a spoon and maybe help her?
I will.
Oh, now, okay.
You need to liquefy it more. Make it more
Oh, you need to
liquid.
make it liquid.
Add some more water.
Ah,
add
but
some
then,
water.
so will you ever get it all back in though if you put water?
No,
It would
because
make
then,
it bigger, right? So we gotta work with what we have here.
Okay.
Maybe you could just use
Miss
the toothpaste on
Brinson,
a
you
plate.
could get a syringe.
Try to stir it.
A syringe, that's a really good
I don't
idea.
have a syringe though. That is a really great idea because that suctions it up.
Mix it until it
Yeah,
condenses and makes it more liquidy.
We got some in
Okay.
there. Ah, okay.
there is some in there.
Okay, wait, I got an idea. What if we tried this and tried dripping it in?
So we're gonna try to drip it in,
It seems
Okay,
to be working
Ish.
kind of.
kind of.
until
Yeah,
the
push it down a little bit.
top gets kind of
Yeah, try and like dip it in and then
Remember to
push
write
it
down your observations. What are they trying? Is it working?
What if we mixed it and then we put it inside? Because then maybe it would, like Nick said, maybe it would become.
funnel the plate.
Well, I don't have a. Oh, you could funnel the plate. Try it.
Maybe a piece of paper though, or sorry.
Yeah, we could use a piece of paper.
Do you have construction paper?
Do you have any
I
construction
can
paper
make
we could
like
use?
oh yeah, funnel.
Like a funnel, make a
Yeah,
funnel
I
out of it and
Yeah, make
tape
it more
it, and then we could just like try to
Stir
funnel
as much
it
as
in.
possible to make it more liquidy, and then it.
Yeah, just stir it. Just stir it like it's cookie batter.
This is like
That's
Here you
actually.
go. Hey, make sure you keep it in view of the camera. Remember, for absent students.
Can someone roll that up?
So we're mixing up the toothpaste. See, this is toothpaste. Do you want to mix it?
What happened to the toothpaste? Is it thick and viscous like it used to be?
No, it's becoming more runny.
It's becoming more runny, but it's still thick.
So the toothpaste is changing composition because now we're messing with it, trying to shove it back in, right?
We wasted it, and now we're trying to shove it back in. There you go.
Have someone else do it.
I'll do it.
Okay, so somebody else take over for them.
Oh wait, are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
It smells really good.
You can rinse off your hands
One
if you
time I
want to
got
see.
pranked, and some.
Gotta like whisk it all into the center and then
Whisk it out.
whisk it out, whisk it into the center. Whisk it out.
So I see we're making a funnel and we're trying to make that opening the same size as the toothpaste, right?
So maybe if it becomes more liquidy, we can put it back in.
Yeah, stirring it breaks it down.
See how it's like getting more runny. Still really sticky, thick though.
What do you have to mix it till? Like
Till it's
watery?
till it's not watery, but until it runs.
No, I'm talking
It's like smoother than like you want almost a constant drip.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys try for about another minute or so. Make sure the people that are doing it are the only ones talking so we don't have a lot of background.
See, like it should be a bit more. Okay.
Oh, don't cover the
camera needs to
Oh.
see it.
You should cut the funnel so that it doesn't have to go through the whole thing and get stuck on the sides.
That's true. We should do that too. Scissors or
Yeah.
She tore it, she's good. Got a plan.
yep.
We are people with a plan.
Mason, you should try standing here.
No, I got it.
Okay, ready? Okay, I'm gonna do my best.
But then what's gonna have it pressure?
It could get stuck in the funnel though.
Yeah.
You can squeeze it.
Does anybody have a pencil they don't like?
Yeah.
I have lots.
But the pencil wouldn't fit all the way out.
Yeah,
It's but it's gonna act as like a plunger.
I feel like
on the pencil.
So I can throw it away.
How will you get it back in the tube?
Or you can wash it. Just run underwater.
Okay. Ready for more? So let me just. Okay.
How's it working? I don't know.
it could be stuck in the tunnel, and then we'd have to get all of it out.
Plunger.
It seems to be working.
It seems to be. Feel like the tube to see if it's in there. Because I feel like it's working.
I feel like you need something bigger.
I see a lot of toothpaste sticking to the pencil. It looks like the paper's getting really wet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the paper's absorbing some of that toothpaste?
Maybe it's absorbing some of the liquidy.
Yeah. Okay. I'll mix that back in.
So are you gonna keep mixing to get it thinner?
Thinner, because then it will run down the funnel smoother.
And quicker, right?
Okay.
I think it's kind of working.
Okay. Coming.
Should I use the other end? If you guys need another funnel like that.
Okay.
Good one.
Make sure you rip more.
Should I use my glasses? Maybe we should put that.
Okay, you guys have about 30 seconds.
Oh gosh. I feel like I'm baking toothpaste cookies.
Faster, faster, faster.
It looks like a tube.
We need to revive the toothpaste.
It's gonna take an eternity.
I can.
You can live. Can you feel the pencil?
Yeah, this is never.
And in 5,
Oh come on.
Oh, jeez.
4,
Mess.
3,
I think we lost a lot of our toothpaste.
Yeah.
2, 1,
Cookie stuff all over me.
and 0. Now, how much toothpaste do we still have on that plate?
If we spread it around,
Not much.
There's
probably like
quite a bit, right?
7/8 of the tube.
7/8. No, thank you.
Okay, how much actually got back into the tube, do you think?
Like an eighth of it.
None of it.
Here, hang on. Can we squeeze it out to see if there's?
You absolutely
Any got
may.
in?
You may squeeze it out to see how much actually got back in.
Oh,
Hey, some of it.
here now roll it back up.
Kind of.
Oh,
So some,
It's like
but
maybe an eighth.
Most of it got on the pencil.
In the paper.
so not a lot though, right?
Not a lot.
And it took a lot of work to get that little bit, didn't it?
yeah.
All right, so now what I want to do is I want to have a conversation. So if we could have everybody that had their fingers or something on toothpaste, go ahead and quietly wash up. Everybody else, I want you in on this conversation.
Where do you want this?
Now, here's my thought. This tube is a person. Every time you say something mean or do something cruel to someone, leave them out, ignore them, make fun of them, anything, you've squeezed out some of their toothpaste. You've squeezed out some of their good feelings. Did you see how hard they worked to try to put those good feelings back?
Yeah.
Could you ever get it back the way it was?
No.
No. So the point of this is to show you that when you're cruel, this is what you do to people. You empty them out. You leave them as a pile of mush on a plate somewhere that's just going to get thrown away. I now want you to go back to your seats and quietly write down some thoughts about what you saw now that you know the point of this. So ladies and gentlemen, I did not give you the essential question beforehand. Because if I had given you any type of hint as to what that was about, would the lesson have had the same impact?
No.
So now that you've seen it, and you know that we were squeezing out toothpaste, you know that people were making contorted faces as they did it, just trying to get out every last drop, and so their faces kind of mimic the meanness. You saw how difficult it was to try to return the tube to its original state, and it was nearly impossible to get the toothpaste back in. Now that you've seen all of that, what essential question do you think we could write for this lesson?
How hard it is to help put things back together.
So something about the difficulty in restoring the relationships?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much time and effort does that take?
That's a good observation. What if I do a question like this? How is squeezing toothpaste out and trying to return it to the tube like I'm going to just put being mean. I'm going to call it what it is. So how is squeezing toothpaste from a tube, squeezing toothpaste out and trying to return it to the tube like being mean? Please give me a thumbs up when you have that written down so I can tell you the next thing. Good. You've written the question. You've made observations. You wrote down what you thought as you watched it and after we talked about the lesson a little bit. I want you to take a few moments and I want you at the end of your notes to write 4 to 5 sentences summarizing what you learned. Whatever you learned should help answer that essential question.